Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and this is day 12 of Scraptember 2022. And today's prompt is a cut file or a die cut or punches. And I am going to document these two pictures of my son shaking hands with our dog. So I have already matted my pictures, double matted them actually on a dark brown and then on this light tan color, which is the color of our dog. And I'm using My Dog by Echo Park, the collection. And I have not used it at all except to create the die cut. So I have the entire sticker sheet here to use as well as some ephemera. And this is the die cut I created on my Cricut out of the paper. It's a boy's best friend. And then I'd cut that tan dog out, which is what I mat my pictures with, out of just an 8.5 by 11 cardstock. And so then, like I said, I have the tags and ephemera. So, and of course my die cut. So I have my papers and I have my ephemera and my die cut and these pictures. So let's see how this goes. So first I'm trying to decide what I want, what it's going to look best on. My son's favorite color is red, so I tried the red out. I was worried that the brown would be too much brown, but I didn't like the red either. So I try it with a lighter brown and then a darker brown. I didn't like the puppy paws on the background, so we're going to go with the dark brown. And I felt like this helped the picture stand out the most because they're so light, and also to help the cut apart stand out. So right now I am backing just the holes of the letters, like the inside of the B, the inside of the E, not the gaps between the letters because they're welded together. I wasn't going to do all that. So I just alternated between a dark brown and a light brown, which are the colors that are on that I matted my pictures. And so I'm just using scraps to do that because I am all about using my scraps. So my pictures are the same size and they're pretty much the same picture, but I just like the way my son's face is. He's just giddy when our dog actually cooperates, which typically he does. Well, when it comes to shaking hands for goodies, or shaking his paw, giving his paw for a shake. So I'm going to put these pictures down to where they are going to tuck right into the B. And then I fought with this. The smart thing to do with a cut apart is to put adhesive on part of it, put it down, and then put adhesive under it. So it's easier to maneuver. But, you know, I don't always make smart choices. I pulled the backing off of all of the stickies. And it's fine. It's just fine. It ended up working out for me, and I'm okay with that. It could have gone very sideways, though, because it almost tore, but I worked it out. So now I'm just going to go through the ephemera and try and find some things that are going to work for me. So I thought I might put this little "You Are the Sweetest," excuse me. And then I go through, I don't have room for anything too big. I can only use smaller things. So I'm just kind of going through. I pull anything out that says something about a paw because I thought that'd be appropriate. So one of them says, talk to the paw, and the other one says something about your possum, you know, instead of your awesome. So I pulled a couple of ephemera pieces out, and then I'm going to set that aside and pull out the sticker sheet and see what I can work out with this. So I'm not wanting to like overdo it because I really want the cut apart to be the main feature other than the pictures, obviously, on this layout. So I have the Your Possum over there on top of the picture because there's a ton of white space. And originally I was only going to mat the pictures in that light brown, but the walls in the basement where we used to live were like an ivory color, and it just blended right into that paper. That's why I went ahead and double matted it on dark brown. And I just used a matte stack. And then, I don't know if you noticed earlier, but I cut the dog from Boy's Best Friend, that little puppy dog at the end. I cut it out of the middle of one of these picture mats that I'm using because I'd like to not waste. So I've put those little puppy paws and the word friend down there, and then I'm just going to take these little word phrases off the sticker sheet and kind of layer them on top of the little puppy paw. Just, I love to decorate with words. I think it's a whole lot of fun, and there's a bunch of stickers on here that have good, words that work for what I want to put on here. So I've layered up some banners up there at the top, and I think that says I can't remember. You'll see it in the close-ups. I did this earlier today. I created a whole lot of videos today. Even had game night with my kids. So, I've been busy. And after you create 6 videos in one day, you kind of forget the first one a little bit. So, anywho, I got some extra little tidbits in there, and I put that Let's Play down there because there's like a plastic bucket that has like dog cookies in it, and so I wanted to cover it. So then, because I brought that lime green in, I put it up at the top with a little puppy paw and down at the bottom just to bring that in. So, oh yes, it says stay positive. So I thought that was cute, but it's going to disappear. So I added that green or that red polka dot in there. And so there's the Your Possum and the Let's Play. I considered covering that tag right there with something, but I felt like it was okay. It's not officially a tag hole, right? Because there's not really a hole there. And then here's my cut apart. So I hope that you all will go below to the playlist, because there are so many people who are playing along with Scrap Timber, the Scrappy Sisters, and Laura Alberts. And this year, Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life have done an amazing job with all the fun prompts. So I hope you will come back and check out tomorrow's prompt and check out everybody else. Have a great day and happy scrapping.